Hello, my name is Kerry from Kerry's Card Creations. Welcome. So I'm back today for Tag Tuesday. This is hosted by Handmade by Shirley on YouTube. Anybody can take part in Tag Tuesday. You just use the hashtag Tag Tuesday. And if you go on to Shirley's YouTube channel, Handmade by Shirley, on her community tab, on her community page, she has a list of all the prompts for the weeks of the tags. Now, last week, I was not paying attention and I was rushing to try and get my video filmed and on YouTube. And I did the wrong thing. I should have done bold colours and I did bright colours. So this week I went and double checked before I put that camera on, and it is definitely woven. So I have got my tag. I make my own tags. I do have tag cutting dies, but I'm really lazy. It just takes minutes to make them. So my tags all measure 8 centimeters. They're all the same size. I'm making them all the same size. So they measure 8 centimeters by 14 centimeters. And then all I do is I come down 3 centimeters and across 2.5 and I cut it. So woven, I have got a piece of coloured card. Now this measures 7.5 centimeters by 13.5, and I've lined it up to get the shape that I want. And I have embossed this, and I did have the embossing folder here with this really pretty embossing folder. Now, I did have it so I could show you it. It is part of the textures range. Would you credit that? I put it, look, I've hid it. So that's the embossing folder I used. And it was part of the textures range. They did lots of different ones and I've got all of them and I really love these. They're fantastic. Right, so that's the one I used. Now, when I emboss this card that I'm using is obviously white core card, and that's quite a detailed embossing folder. And what it's done is it's taken some of the top coat off, and I actually quite like that, quite like the look of that. So I'm going to glue that in place. Right, so I've got my crocodile. Let's make a hole at the top. I've got a yellow brad today. Not brad, eyelet, Kerry. Yellow eyelet. Pop that in there. I've never used so many eyelets as I have making these tags. I'll have to order some more soon. Right, then I thought I would do some paper weaving. I have not done this for years. So I have cut some strips. So these I have cut different ones out of this paper pad. So we've actually been using these paper pads. I've got two different ones. I've got this one and then I've got another one. Textured. I got these from the range a long time ago. Textured patterns. So that's what I'm using. So I've just cut some strips off because I thought I'd do this. I just cut a load. I didn't quite know how many I needed. I cut a load. And I'm going to use the rest for another project. So I'm going to lay mine out. I'm going to do mine different colours. So I'm going to do... I have not done this for a long time, so bear with me. So I'm going to do 4 different colours. Okay, then I'm going to go back the other way now. Right, so I've laid my 4 colours out. I'm sure we all know how to, I'm just going to make sure they're all level at the top. We're going to go all over the place in a minute. So I'm going to go over and then under, over and under. Okay. So my next one, so I'm going to try and keep it. So obviously I did yellow squares, orangey colour, dark green. I'm going to keep that and just alternate it back the other way. So this time I'm going to go under, over. This is where it all gets a bit ugly. Under and over. And I'll straighten them all out. Now you might know a better way to do this, but this is how I've always done it. And I'm just going to leave a little gap. I don't quite want them touching. I quite like this little gap that's going on between them. Move that over, Kerry. Right, so my next one is the orange. The orange with the circles on. So this time we're going to go over, under, over, under. I'm going to straighten it all up in a minute. Okay, and then my last one is this dark green. Oh, so that's under, under, over, under, over. It definitely gets easier the more that you put in place. Right there. So I don't want them dead straight, because I'm going to keep it so that they are various lengths. There we go. Just, oh gosh, just like that. So something like that is what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to glue some of these down. Let's pop a bit of glue under there. Try and do this with one hand, just so that I've got them where I want them pretty much. Pop a bit of glue under that one. And pop a bit of glue under that one there. Once I start gluing some down, I can start moving it around then. Okay. I don't touch anything yet. Don't want to touch anything just yet. I'm going to move that one up slightly. There we go. That's better. Oh, I can start moving stuff now. So I just want it so that I've got a piece of patchwork on the front of my tag. So again, I'm going to cut these at various lengths. I don't want them all the same length. There we go. Let's get those ones out of the way. And there's my piece of woven papers. That was very good fun, that was. I'm going to just turn that over and finish gluing my other pieces down. Did I stick you? Yeah, I just stuck you. So I'm going to turn that around and stick that one down. I'm going to turn that round and stick that one down. Okay. Oh, just want to straighten that one up a little bit. There we go. So there is my piece of woven papers. So now I'm going to stick this onto my, I might actually put some strips of, I might put some foam pads behind that to just give it some height. So I've just cut some strips off my I used to have shaker card strips, but they all got used up and I haven't ordered any more yet. That would be perfect for this. This is fine. It's working okay. Right. So I've just got my tweezers. It is very windy here in Somerset today. It is absolutely blowing a hoolie out there. Oh, it's raining now as well. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that on there like that. Do I want it that? Oh, I might do it that way. Gosh, that was not a bad fit at all either, to be honest with you. There. Okay, now then, I have got some bits that I've already cut and coloured. So I've been making, this morning, I've been making Easter projects. So I've got these bits out. So I've got this tree stump and Mr. Frog. And I've got mushrooms. I might sit Mr. Frog on the... I've got a watering can as well, and I've got a flower. I don't really want to use Easter bunnies. We could do... See, every tag I make, I go through this fiddling phase. Something like that. We're going to do something like that. Right, let's put some glue on some things. Let's get some glue on my watering can. Can't believe I'm covering up all that weaving paper. I've stuck that further over than I wanted. Let's put my tree stump on. And then my mushrooms. Then we'll put Mr. Frog on some foam, just so that he can sit on that tree stump. Are we still filming? We are. And then I'm going to put a little bit on my flower. Just put that one down there. Okay. So there's my... So I've got some ribbon, I've got some scrap bits, and I thought this went quite nice with this. It's not really a yellow, it's more like a yellowing orange. So I'm going to put the smaller one in first after I pick it up. Smaller one in first. Make a V. Where's my glue gun? I'll pop a little bit of glue behind my... I don't know if I'm in camera. Bit of glue, bit of hot glue to keep my V in place. I'm just going to cut that with my ribbon scissors. Okay, and then with this bigger piece that I've got, I'm going to make a bow. There we go. Just cut that. I've got the right scissors yet. I'll keep that bit, get rid of that little bit. Just pop a bit of glue on there. And then pop that just over the top of my eyelet. And there you go. There is my tag for Tag Tuesday woven. So, I hope you've enjoyed watching me make my tag. Like I say, anybody can take part, so just use this hashtag. I know you can do it on, if you don't have any social media, you can always post them on Shirley's community page on her YouTube channel as well. But if you use the hashtag Tag Tuesday, you can post them on Instagram as well. We'd all love to see your intake on the prompts. And I will be back again soon. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.